Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you? Here we study English with me, Miss Pupa. I hope you in good condition. Today we will talk about expressing of starting, continuing, and ending conversation. And then we study about simple past tense, narrative text, and then our title today is Indonesian Environmental Feature. The expressing of starting, continuing, and ending conversation. There are greetings, salam. Yeah. In natural condition, we can say hi and give your name. Hi Santi, how is it going? Often it reduces how is it going? Hi, how are you? Often reduced to how are you? How are you? It's not clear. How are you? How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, or you can say good evening. Good morning, Mr. Hari. Good afternoon, Mrs. Rani. Okay. It's often reduced to morning. Also not that good morning or afternoon or evening is more formal than the first two greetings. In casual condition, you can say, hi, what is up? Hi, Rino, what is it going on? Often reduced to what is it going on? Hi, long time no see. If you haven't seen the person in a while. Jika sudah lama tidak bertemu dengan seseorang, kamu bisa long time no see. Expression for starting and continuing and the responses to common greeting. Bagaimana responnya ketika kita menerima greeting? How is it going? How are you? Good. How are you? Fine. And you? Kamu bisa jawab dengan jawaban fine. And you? Just fine. Thanks. How about yourself? Bagaimana denganmu? Doing alright. And yourself? Often reduced to doing alright. Jadi bukan doing ya. Doing alright. What is up? Not much. What is up with you? Hey, how is it going? How are you? Kata how are you bisa digunakan untuk respond. Notice that we often replace to what is up with another greeting. This often happens when we greet someone who is working past us. It can be awkward to say not much. What is up with you? To someone working away from you. For the transitioning from a greeting to small talk, note that we often say the word so followed by a pause. Nah, di sini ada beberapa kata, ada some expression is often say with the word so. What is new? So how have you been? What have you been up to? Keeping busy? How was your weekend? Do you have any plans for the weekend? So how is it going with maybe your project, your work, or your activity? So what do you think about current event or something new at work? So did you hear that? Or so I hear that you are, or you can continue with your own word. Continue on your partner conversation thread that remind me of something similar happens to me. I know exactly what you mean. continuing a conversation after an interruption. Where were you? Anyway, you were saying. So, as I was saying, in ending conversation, dalam penutupannya, dalam penutupan conversation atau dalam percakapan, dalam casual, ending a casual conversation, you can say, well, I would better get back to what you were work on. Jadi kegiatan apa yang sedang kamu lakukan? Well, I will let you get back to what the other person was working on. Well, I will let you get back to work. Well, I know you are busy. I won't take up any more of your time. I should get going. It was nice talking to you. Well, I have to run. It was nice talking to you. Well, it was nice seeing you. Say hello. Say hello to name. You can fill the name for me. Well, I have a meeting in a few minutes. I better get going. I have to call one of my clients. I will chat up with you later. So, ending a work-related conversation, masih ada hubungannya dengan conversation ini. The end a work-related conversation, pada akhir percakapan, we often mention what the next step are. Ada step-stepnya. Okay, I will talk with my team and I will give you a call tomorrow morning. So we will wait for Joanna's response and then go from there. Okay, I will work on the proposal and send it to you by the end of the week. Not that we would also say bye or goodbye or something similar after this expression. Okay, after that, we will going to study about simple past tense. Do you know what is simple past tense? Simple past tense is show that you are talking about something that has already happened. It means simple past tense menyatakan aktivitas yang terjadi pada waktu lampau. Nah, di sini ada beberapa subjek. I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. Nah, dalam simple past tense kita menggunakan verb kedua. We are using verb to here. Ketika that is not, ketika bentuk negatif and interrogatif dimunculkan, verb auxiliary berupa did. Verb kedua digunakan untuk kalimat dalam bentuk positif. Dan untuk kalimat dalam bentuk negatif dan interrogatif, kita menggunakan kata kerja ke-1 setelah kata did. Okay, the formula is subject, verb to plus object. I gave surprise for my father. Kata give di sini adalah bentuk kedua dari kata give. Verb to from the word give. Give, to be, gave. The second is interrogative sentence. Content of subject, did not, verb 1, and object. I did not give surprise for my father. Kata kerja kembali ke bentuk kata pertama, verb 1. Dari kata give menjadi bentuk semula menjadi give, memberikan. Untuk interrogative sentence, in interrogative form, we have formula did, subject, verb 1, and object. Did I give surprise for my father? Did I give surprise for my father? This. the example of simple past tense. Okay, yeah, the example of simple past tense. She wants to go to the cinema yesterday. She wanted. Kata wanted di sini adalah bentuk kedua dari kata want. She wanted to go to the cinema yesterday. Yang berarti ingin. Ia ingin pergi ke bioskop kemarin. She did not want to study math yesterday. Bentuk kata want kembali ke bentuk kata pertama. Did she want to study math yesterday? Apakah dia ingin belajar matematika kemarin? Dalam bentuk interrogatif, modal did ada di awal kalimat. Dalam bentuk negatif hanya menambahkan kata not saja. Last year we went to Malang. Last year we went to Malang. When adalah bentuk kedua verb to from the word go. Go to be went. Tahun lalu kami pergi ke Malang. Dari kata go yang artinya pergi, kita mengubah menjadi kata bentuk kedua yaitu went. Last year we didn't go to Solo. Tahun lalu kami tidak pergi ke Solo. Kata kerjanya kembali ke bentuk kata pertama yaitu go. Untuk kalimat verbal. Hours with nominal. Nominal itu yang tidak ada kata kerjanya. Nominal sentences. I was here last night. I was here last night. Untuk kata yang tidak ada kata kerjanya, kita menggunakan kata was and were. I was here last night. Semalam saya ada di sini. We were late yesterday. Kami semua terlambat kemarin. He was not happy because of me. Dia tadi tidak senang karena saya. They were not home last night. Mereka tidak ada di rumah tadi malam. Was she pretty? Apakah dia cantik? Were you at Dina's house? Apakah kamu tadi ada di rumah Dina? So let's continue to the next. Okay. For the next lesson is narrative text. Yeah, it is related with our structure today is past tense. What exactly is a narrative text? Narrative text adalah, the definition of narrative text is a type of text that tell us a story or describe a sequence of events. The narrative text purposes is to entertain the reader through the amusing story. The function is untuk menghibur para pembaca dengan cerita yang menarik. There are many kinds of narrative text. There are fairy tale. Okay. You can read by yourself. The structure of narrative text. The orientation, complication, resolution, and reorientation. For the orientation itu adalah pengenalan tokoh atau tempat atau waktu kejadian sebuah cerita. Ya. Jadi ini adalah susunan sebelum kita menyusun narrative text. Yaitu sebelumnya adalah kita membuat orientation. The information detail is the place, the person, the time is must clear. The complication, permasalahan mulai muncul dan masuk ke inti permasalahan. Apa yang ingin diceritakan? Resolution, masalah mulai menemukan jalan keluar sampai benar-benar terselesaikan. Next, reorientation, the last, berisi kondisi akhir sebuah cerita yang meliputi tokoh, tempat, waktu, atau bagian ini, termasuk dari optional, bisa ada dan juga tidak ada dalam suatu cerita naratif teks. How about language feature is used in narrative text? We are using narrative text using simple past tense. Simple past tense yang sudah kita pelajari tadi. Menggunakan kata kerja kedua. Lalu menggunakan adverb of time. What are the example of adverb of time? For example is last week, last year, yesterday, last night, 2 days ago, 2 minutes ago, and many others. Menggunakan adjektif. Menggunakan adjektif itu adalah kata sifat. Menggunakan noun phrase. Okay. Here there is example of narrative text. The Legend of Mount Batur. Bali is a long time ago. You can read by yourself. Kamu bisa baca sendiri while relax, drinking of your coffee or your tea. Okay, this is the definition of environment. Okay, ini adalah contoh dari environment, contoh dari tentang lingkungan. Oke, di sini ada tugas tentang naratif teks, yaitu text about narrative text. You can read by yourself, and here, okay, I will share to you the question of narrative text. Ini adalah questionnya. After reading the text, you can answer the question from number 1 to 5. And you can answer your answer, send your answer into the page address of Google Form. Okay, it's enough. I think enough here our lesson today. Have a nice day. So, thank you for watching me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bersatu